with another video, scripted just after having seen BFDIA 25's screening. This episode in particular really put me in deep thought, especially with the mentions of Leafy's emotional dysregulation. She is in no way healthy and no way does think and feel like the other contestants, so much that it becomes, in a metaphorical to literal sense, a danger to everybody around her. As somebody who is professionally diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, I find myself consistently relating and feeling Leafy's struggles. She isn't exactly the easiest to understand to the average viewer, but to me, it's easier to digest someone like this. That says a lot. A whole lot. Jack and Leafy unintentionally wrote a very, very BPD-goated character, and exceptionally well at that. It makes me wonder what's going on behind the scenes. Firstly, I should clarify, what is borderline personality disorder? BPD is a mental illness characterized by an intense fear of abandonment, emotional dysregulation, unstable relationships, and thinking and acting in absolute extremes. Does this sound familiar yet? Often, those diagnosed with BPD will struggle immensely with people they are closely attached to, their relationship teeming with difficulties and imagined terrors of abandonment or rejection. And in several cases, those with such a diagnosis will engage in impulsive or self-destructive behaviors. I'm going to line Leafy up with the standard followed DSM criteria to diagnose those suspected with BPD. I am by no means a medical or licensed professional at that, and I have only recently gotten it written down on paper and have done my share of extensive research. I will also be showing clips as to demonstrate scenic rundowns of the symptoms descriptions and why she fits those. Number 1 of the criteria. Fear of abandonment. Although not openly expressed unless really read into, Leafy does have this deep-rooted fear and harsh reaction of rejection of any kind. And the prospect of her friends, or FP, favorite person, leaving, brings her grave distress. We see this with Fiery, who she is consistently, obsessively attached to. Almost now. And with Bubble, and now more recently, Book in the final season. She may act, push and shove until there's this detachment from her friend that causes her to immediately pull or act out in extremes. And we've all seen how such things can traumatize and deeply destroy her. So, check. It isn't obvious to the naked eye, but the more you read into her most subtle behaviors, it lines up like dominoes.
Hey, just listen. Everyone hates you for stealing, but this will fix everything.
Gosh, that was just so rude, Book. Ever heard of manners? This is why I predict you only got 2 votes to win, and they were from people trying to dislike your video.
Fine. I give up.
Wait, don't go, we're having fun. I actually thought we were starting to build something nice together.
This is something nice. I guess you really are a lost cause. Maybe everyone else was right about you.
That's so cruel. How can this keep happening to me? First Fiery, and now you.
You're blaming Fiery again. You do remember you were the one who stole his prize, right?
How could you say that? You weren't there when Fiery banished me from the island, newbie!
Leafy, you're still banished. It's not just Fiery. Nobody wants to talk to you.
Number 2, idolization and devaluation. This one in particular really does hit the nail on the head, as we see Leafy flip like a dime very, very easily on people like Book and Bubble, and over tiny shifts too. They could politely reject or accept her, and she'd switch. She goes from gifting, loving, and appreciating her close friend to suddenly pushing them away, resenting them, and acting harshly, and in a matter of minutes or less, and vice versa. It's in a way a defense mechanism, and she's quite known for doing this and making the others around her uncomfortable in doing so. She does this a lot, so check.
Since you are so wonderful, I'm giving you a gift.
Wow, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
It's good to know that despite other occurrences, I won't be surrounded by backstabbing friends who take my offer of friendship and my labors of love and just throw them away over their shoulders.
Oh, I was just gonna say that these shoyos are making it higher to stare.
OMG, Bubble, what has gotten into you these days?
Yeah, Bubble, what? I always thought you were nice and didn't throw away gifts. You know, I just can't believe it. You are the meanest person on Earth.
Unstable self-image, number 3. This might be a little more tricky, but see to her actions a little more, especially with her niceness chart and even her literal evil embodiment, evil Leafy, and it starts to click. Leafy's subtle yet telling definitions of herself in her chart sound volumes. She typically has this god complex where she's at the peak of the niceness chart, which is a common trait for those with BPD to exhibit. And then she will flick to little self-worth over something deeply affecting her. So, check!
Well, I've been working on my revamped niceness chart. Ugh. This chart accurately measures likability in real time using state-of-the-art metrics measuring the nicest of all entities in this quadrant of the universe. The higher you are, the more likable you are, which means—
Why are you so high? Whatever! I know I'm not a villain. I'm just doing whatever it takes to win Dream Island. Not like you would know anything about that.
You sure about that?
Huh?
You and I are the same tennis ball. We're misunderstood. We were the nice ones, but now everyone hates us. All because we wanted Dream Island. Isn't that so tragic? Isn't that horrifying? How did we, of all people, become the villains? But I realized, I'm not the villain. With my help and this chart, you can truly become heroic too. You and I understand each other.
Number 4, impulsivity. Leafy is seen to be rather impulsive, typically in her relationships and her reactions to others. The most infamous case is, of course, her stealing Dream Island immediately after breaking off with Fiery and not being let on. And then, of course, we can get into her lethal knife-throwing habits. Easy check here, absolutely no question whatsoever.
Inside.
You'd better be joking, Fiery.
Leafy, you don't understand. That Ferris wheel, I made it for myself, but more importantly, I made it for you, and you just rejected it.
Fiery, I don't believe this.
Leafy, I'm sorry, but now I see the truth. You are a mean person, and I do not believe you deserve to be on Dream Island.
Announcer, give me Dream Island.
Ooh, Dream Island is expensive. Are you able to afford it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this will help pay for our budget.
Don't call me
Number 5, self-harm and suicidal ideation. This is BFDI. It's not going to happen. As much as I like to imagine the case in my head and in my stories, it's just a headcanon. But no, she doesn't canonically, so no check. Number 6, emotional instability. Big yes. It's so unstable that an evil variant of her spawns from her extreme emotions. She jumps from euphoria to angst violently. She reacts very jarringly and in extremes. She's extremely sensitive. Check.
I think you should win the immunity bubble.
Leafy, no thanks. But I'm tired of you being so nice all the time.
What?
It's not much fun when I know you'll probably let me win anyway. There's no challenge.
You mean all this time I've been trying to help you and you're not even thankful?
Well, I didn't mean to say that.
I was right about you. You are the meanest person on Earth.
No, I am thankful. It's just...
I bet you'd rather be with Flower, wouldn't you?
Yeah, she would.
See, I knew it.
No, Leafy,
That'll even help me over the rock wall.
You what? No, that's only because he threatened me
I
to.
don't want to hear it, Bubble. Our friendship is over.
Are you...
I've had it. I'm not doing anything mean. I just want to be.
Ferris wheels are the best way to unwind.
Ugh!
Get me out of this thing.
Oh my word!
Chronic feelings of emptiness, number 7. I'm more unsure with this one, as, again, we don't get too delved into the inner workings of a BFDI character's emotional state like this. But I wouldn't doubt Leafy having those moments at all, just by her subtle behavior and her expressions. So we're gonna go unsure with this one. We're not gonna check this one, but we're gonna leave it on the table. Number 8. Inappropriate anger?
You are a mean person, and I do not believe you deserve to be on Dream Island.
Announcer, give me Dream Island.
You're so peculiar.
I can live with that. But anyway, from what I heard, it seems like you, someone evil, leave you when you feel high levels of distress, was it? Or anguish, or torment?
You have high levels of distress.
Yeah.
Number 9. Paranoia and disassociation. Absolutely. We see her even dissociate in an episode of Post-Split BFB right here.
Please, don't fall off. Whoa!
Fight! Hey!
She is genuinely paranoid of abandonment and of Fiery's thing with her. Leafy frequently also shows distrust in those around her and wanting to be your friend, she herself rejecting the opportunity countless of times. Now, you only need to meet 5 of the 9 criteria to ensure you have BPD, or to get checked out to see if you do have BPD. Leafy has 7 out of 9, and if you include the chronic feelings of emptiness, if we just attempt to read into that and take that into account, that would be 8 out of 9, and that only minuses the self-harm because this is a family-friendly show. So she could have 7 to 8 of the 9 criteria right now. Now, other things that are BPD that aren't as known or stated in the criteria, 2 things: the favorite person dynamic and something called splitting.
Leafy, I'm trying to get to know you more.
OMG, really? Okay, sure, let's get to know each other. After all, we're the same. Green, super duper nice, adorable, probably joint second placers. It's like looking in a mirror. What else do you want to know about me?
Let's
The favorite person is an individual a borderline may be overly obsessive and very attached to. The extreme BFF, if you will. The favorite person becomes almost an emotional anchor to a borderline and often relies on them for stability and to even feel okay. It's a very difficult dynamic. The FP can determine the mood, behavior, and reactivity of a borderline. Leafy's favorite person currently would be Fiery, but she's had Pin, Bubble, and Ice Cube to name a few, and their dynamics are all very self-explanatory. Fiery's is by far the most intense we've ever seen with her. It lasts beyond a decade, beyond the break-off, even when it's one-sided as a relationship, technically, since Fiery's not actively engaging with her and doesn't want to directly. Splitting. Leafy splits, literally and emotionally. She splits, literally, into evil Leafy when angry or in deep distress, and of course is seen splitting with characters emotionally, like Fiery and Bubble and Pin, and especially Bubble around BFDI and Pin and BFDIA. It's like a dime, like it flips, which goes in hand with emotional dysregulation and idolization and devaluation. This actually explains over 99% of Leafy's somewhat erratic and very inappropriate, even controversial behavior, especially her evident splitting with friends and impulsive, reckless decisions that cost Dream Island even. Her reactions are quite severe, and she very much feels in extremes, being a very sensitive and volatile individual. It only makes sense. Now, why is this important? I mean, why was this so crucial of a topic that this needed to be an entire video? Well, it's actually somewhat a friendly means of spreading awareness regarding personality disorders in a way. I mean, a cartoon about objects that has quite the reach and enables me to more easily humanize, ironically enough, the severity of BPD, as well as getting others that are diagnosed alongside me to relate and find a grounding here? I don't know. How would you say it? Now, the last thing I want is people watching this and suddenly thinking that they align. If you genuinely resonate with these symptoms and they affect your daily life, I would seek a medical professional and, of course, also do as much research as possible, but mostly reach a psychiatrist or a therapist and just avoid self-diagnosing. It could be quite harmful to do. Stay safe, folks. Leafy to me should be just very well diagnosed already. I mean, it's quite obvious she has BPD. Even if J&J didn't intend it, I mean, they accidentally wrote it really good. I'm not gonna lie. It may just seem like I'm trying to project my diagnosis onto a character or reading too deeply, but no. She genuinely and unintentionally has plausible representation that people such as myself can and have connected to, whether you like it or not. She definitely has BPD. I'm not just saying that because I have BPD. I mean, I can have a say. I can have a say because I have it. But, whew, she needs help. Leafy very much aligns, and it's the reason for such inappropriate behavior, but not an excuse for some of the worst things she's done. This was a small analysis video, just like on Fiery, and a very fun one, so I do hope you guys enjoyed. Quick advertisement before I wrap up. I'm almost done with Fiery Leafy Alternate. It's a very cute, kind of wholesome series that still has problems, but it's wholesome mostly. And I have also released a new comic. I brought back Among Us in 2026, and it's actually pretty peak. So can you like give these two a shot, because they're not getting much attention right now. Okay, anyways, have a blessed day. I hope all of you I don't know, be productive or something. Get a diploma like I did, and then get a job.